Hello friends and welcome to my channel. Drones camera is used for taking pictures, capturing video footage or even live streaming. Cameras can be either built-in, fixed direction or removable multi-direction. Let's understand the basics about the cameras. Number one, the resolution. The resolution of a camera refers to the number of pixels that make up an image. Generally, the higher the resolution, the better the image quality and the image size will be bigger. 2. Lens size. The size of the lens determines the amount of light that can be captured by the camera. A larger lens will allow more light to enter the camera, resulting in higher quality images. If you plan to capture wide-angle shots, you may want to consider a camera with larger lens. 3. Focal length. The focal length of a lens determines the distance between the lens and the image sensor when the lens is focused on the subject. A longer focal length will result in a narrower field of view, while a shorter focal length will result in a wider field of view. When choosing a camera, consider the type of shots you will be capturing and the focal lengths required. 4. Field of view. The field of view of a camera determines the width of the image captured by the camera. A wider field of view will capture more of the scene, while a narrower field of view will capture less. Advanced cameras can do other roles like thermal imaging, tracking objects at night using infrared. Thermal imaging cameras don't see through objects. They just sense the heat emitted from the objects. Thermal cameras in drones work by detecting the heat signatures of objects in the camera's field of view. The camera measures the infrared radiation emitted by objects, which is then converted into an image that is visible to the human eye. This image shows the temperature variations in the objects, with warmer objects appearing brighter than cooler objects. Objects like human emit their body heat with a higher intensity, while other objects like metals emit heat less, especially if they are new. Latest cameras can have dual lenses. The second lens can do objects tracking using laser tracking. They can zoom objects up to 30x for some military uses. To get a steady imaging from the camera, then a camera gimbal comes to play. A drone camera gimbal is a mechanism that helps to stabilize a camera mounted on a drone, allowing it to capture smooth and steady footage. The gimbal works by counteracting any unwanted movement of the drone, such as wind, turbulence, and keeping the camera steady. The gimbal is made of 3 motorized axes: the roll axis, the pitch axis, and the yaw axis. The roll axis controls the side-to-side movement of the camera, the pitch axis controls the up and down movement, and the yaw axis controls the left-to-right movement. By using these axes, the gimbal can adjust the position of the camera in real time, compensating for any unwanted movement of the drone. The gimbal also uses a series of sensors, such as accelerometers, gyroscope, to detect any movement or vibrations in the drone. Based on this information, the gimbal adjusts the position of the camera to keep it level and stable. Some advanced gimbals also use additional sensors, such as barometer or magnetometers, to further enhance their stabilization capabilities. Overall, the drone camera gimbal provides a stable platform for the camera, compensating for any movement or vibrations of the drone and ensuring that the footage captured is smooth and steady. Other factor affects the imaging is the FPS, or frame per second, better known as the refresh rate. Say that we capture the same scene with a 9 MHz refresh rate and the 30 MHz refresh rate. A video captured with 30 MHz camera refresh rate will flow smoothly with no lagging between frames, while the one with 9 MHz captured camera we will see that the frames like lagging, like there is an interruption between a frame after the other one.